Well, good morning. We're back in Middle Earth, and we are going to continue these quests out in Agamaur. The first thing we want to do is find the Red Maid's altar. So, go this way. And this is around here somewhere, so let's see how that goes. Oh, I forgot. I have this keyboard I can use now. Still learning. Right. Okay, where are we going? Pretty dark little corner here. So while I was getting ready for recording this morning, I decided to listen to little YouTube videos. There's one particular person I like. He talks about different things regarding Middle Earth, and he did a nice video on Radagast the Brown, which I thought was very interesting. Really, basically talking about, how powerful was Radagast the Brown. And some would say he wasn't very powerful. Now, Saruman would be one of those somebodies. He did not like he didn't like Radagast Brown at all. In fact, he thought he was pretty much a fool. Held him beneath contempt. Gandalf, on the other hand, thought that Radagast was a fine wizard and had nothing but nice things to say about him. And I can't really do in Deep Geeks video about Radagast justice. But it was very good indeed, and I'd recommend going to listen to it. I think after I got done, I had a little more of an appreciation of Radagast the Brown. Here. Doesn't look like there's anything up here. Oh good, random stairs. found the Red Maid's altar. That's good. Too bad these ghosts here don't count for the defeating Gloom Waters. It's too bad indeed. They are Gloom Waters. Weird. Need to go. There it is. Alright, so... trying to imagine what this place would have looked like at one when it was built. I mean... I think it would have been pretty impressive. So... need to go talk to Dannison about the Red Maid. At the altar in the east, the Red Maid came forth from the water when the wars encroached upon her spring, and she made herself known unto the men of Mordor, but they did not heed her pleas. Her visage was not then as it is now, for the corruption of war had not tainted her spirit then. Ever we fought, and ever did the blood of Mordor and Arthedain pour into the land. The spring of the maiden became filth, and over time the maiden herself became diseased by the blood which drowned her home. She arose as a terrible creature and slew any who beheld her, satisfying her new hunger. It was then that Iarwain Benator charged us with our great task, only we failed. And now Ivar Bloodhand has gained power over the Red Maid, though I think he does not understand the danger to himself. Well, since Ivar the Bloodhand is himself a dead thing, I'm not sure it really matters. The Red Maid sisters are as wide as the world. For each way the water flows there are river maidens. To call the Red Maid back to nature, thou shalt need to enlist the closest friend of nature, Radagast the Brown. The winds tell that he is close by. Perhaps he will find a way to give the land a chance to commune with their mother sister and let light back into the heart of the Red Maid. So he wants us to attempt to free the Red Maid by asking for Radagast the Brown's help. Oh, hello, Mr. Radagast. You definitely look a little more, sane and kempt here than you did in the movies.
Greetings, friend of the wild.
The Red Swamp and its inhabitants know that there is terror here. The water you hold is the source, or close to the source. I know this corruption, but I cannot see the face or hear the sister's voice. She is as strange to me as one I have never seen or known. I do, however, know one like her, and so I shall do as you ask. Radagast produced a small phial and drops a single drop into the urn. She has her sister's love. May this tear heal her pain and offer her forgiveness. She is lost and forgotten, but if you can feed the place where she dwells this pure water, as she was fed the water which poisoned her, she may one day be known to me again. Go now, speak with the cursed men, and save the river daughter. And what is this one?
I have a tale to tell you.
You have made quite the name for yourself. Word of your exploits has reached me even here. Indeed, I am surprised with all you have accomplished. Still, perhaps you can assist me again. I know what began the plague in Agamaur, the Red Swamp. A gaunt lord, a dire creature in the service of Angmar, has raised an army of wights here, and has stirred this ancient evil, not the Aglain. I must ask you to intervene on my behalf, for I cannot. Would you go in my stead? In the east are the ruins called Garth Argawan. I would search there for Ivar the Bloodhand. If you find him and defeat him, bring his helm to me as proof. Now I'm thinking that's probably going to be one of the things within an instance to do. It sounds like it to me. In fact, a couple of these things might not be possible to do alone, because they might require going into the instances here. We near the fulfillment of our oath to Arwen Benator, and we have thee to thank. Radagast's assistance will hearken that bit of the red maid which remains pure. Thou hast proven to be a great ally to all within the land. Thou must now enter the stronghold of the Red Maid at Garth Argawan, as the wizard instructed thee. Her sanctum is guarded beyond the walls of the mighty fortress. Men of Rudauer still walk through the remains of their ancient home in service to the Red Maid and the gaunt Lord Ivar. Thou must find thy way into her sanctum, call her by some means, and then defeat her. She will fall into the water, and the water will become still. When this happens, add the pure water graced by a river daughter's love to the pool. There are centuries of corruption and hatred layered upon the Red Maid, but we must begin somewhere. May the Valor go with thee, for they have abandoned us. And yeah, I do believe that we might not be completing that, because that does sound like it requires going into the instance. Actually, I think the Grimbarks one is an instance. Ivar the Bloodhand is an instance, and a couple of these are going to be instances, so... Of course, it doesn't say specifically, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Alright, so we have to get back, go back through where those hillsmen were, because we are looking for a spot back there where some Eglain have taken up camp. This might take me a minute to find it, because I'm not back here too often, and I can't 100% remember where the stuff's at. And oh look, hello tree. Can you please get out of my way? Thank you. Thank you very much. Cannot exactly remember the way to get there. Oh, hello. Okay. And play. Let me get out. Alright, might help if I was paying attention, huh? Okay. And it also might have helped if I was eating. Okay. Well, can't worry about eating at the moment. Oh, God. Okay. But you know what? We can revive. So let's go back this way for a minute. Oops! Well, that's the first time I've actually died. And these guys are very, very stubborn. They're going to follow me for a while. And I hate this stun that they have. Come on. Come on. Oh. Is there another one here? Well then. Okay. Let's try not to do that again. Start by eating some food. Maybe paying a little more attention to where we're going and who's there. So. I don't think we wanted to do that, but okay, whatever. Alright, get out of my way. Alright, so. What is in there? Some sort of chest. Since we're not so far away from our goal. Okay. Oh, hello. Alright, so. Are we? I see them. Yeah, this sure is a strange place for y'all to be hanging out.
How can I be of service?
Dennison will be displeased to know that I am not able to perform this task. The creatures beyond these walls are far beyond me. Perhaps these men will prove less a challenge to you. Would you take on this challenge and aid the shades who have lingered in these lands since they were cursed? You will find that the men, the Kriok beyond these walls, are stronger than any other, indoctrinated deeply in the service of the Red Maid. If any carry the shields that Dennison speaks of, it will be these men. Okay. And what would you like?
Stay a moment.
Hail! Word has reached our small band here of your assistance to Elsa and Ariek. We thank you and your deeds. As you know, the Iglain depend upon the trade of ancient relics for food and other necessities. I can think of no better place in these swamps to find the relics of the old kingdom than here in Garth Argowan. The wealth of relics within could sustain my people for years to come. Should you venture beyond these doors, but not too deeply into the Barrows, Fortress, or Arboretum, I would ask that you remain watchful for small trinkets among the debris. My people could make use of anything you may find. The task, of course, would not go unrewarded. Be careful upon your journey. Okay. So, they're like treasure hunters, and they dig up relics of the past. Oh, and look! The treasure hunt has begun. That's funny. Just as I'm sitting here talking about relics and stuff, the Dwarven treasure hunt begins. Okay. Okay. We'll have to go take a look at that then.
Might I take a moment of your
The
time?
men who dwell beyond these walls are misguided and lost. So lost that they cannot be redeemed according to Radagast. Their atrocities against nature are so great that there is no forgiveness. They are led by a woman, a terrible woman named Tamar, who they believe is a link to the Red Maid, and because of this, she is revered as something greater than they are. I ask that you push beyond the walls and seek out this woman, bring her down and prove these misguided men they have misplaced their faith. Okay. So, and it looks like we got a couple more quests, and as you can tell, this is not going to be an easy place to be. Even leveled over these creatures, they are quite the challenge. So, which is, it kind of explains why this is considered a fellowship area. We're still going to attempt to do some of this stuff because, well, we did say we would try to do every quest in an area, and these are quests, and, well, we'll see what we can do. There's quite a few quests here that, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 of them right here. Not guaranteeing I will be able to do all of them. After we get back, we're going to go check out the Dwarven treasure hunt. We're back, and as you can see, we are no longer at Garth Argowan. We are back in Ered Lowen at the treasure hunt. The treasure hunt base camp. That's what it's called. As you actually could see, if you look out in the distance, there is Gondaman. So, this place is literally just a skip away. Alright. So, hello. What is your name? Aldolf? Aldolf?
Welcome! You have come at a most fortuitous time.
Are you here to join in the treasure hunt? It seems that with each passing day, more newcomers come through seeking to learn the secrets of our trade. You'll need to hurry if you wish to join the others. Head across the path to the treasure hunter's camp, and you will find Halthor, Golden Eye. He will instruct you further. Oh, and one more thing. Halthor can be a bit gruff at first meeting. Don't let it discourage you. He will soften once you have proven yourself. And here's Halthor over here. We have Halthor, we have Maris, and we have Siktir.
I am at your service.
More green hunters. Every year you lot get sloppier than the last. I've half a mind to call off the treasure hunt altogether. But today, you're lucky, High Elf. We're short of able-bodied hunters, and Alduf has convinced me that we should give you a chance. Now that the familiarities are through, welcome. I'm Halthor Goldeneye, Hunt Master and Senior Cave Claw Trainer of the Treasure Hunt Camp. You'll be wanting to get out and start hunting, I suppose. You might want to have a look around the camp first, and speak with some of the seasoned hunters before setting pick to Earth, though. Go and search for Tor Wayseeker. He is a master at digging. Well, excuse me. Okay.
At your service.
Here to learn about the fine art of unearthing treasure, are you? There's not much to it. All on the wrist, as they say. Take this treasure pick and give it a go. Bring me back whatever you discover, and we'll see if you got what it takes. Alright, so... excavated a dig site. Alright.
Greetings, traveler.
Excellent. You'll make a fine treasure hunter. You've already mastered the hardest part. I've been told to send you over to Orin Gemfinder, the dowsing instructor. Superstitious nonsense, if you ask me. I much prefer my arm and eye to a bit of crystal, though Halthor Goldeneye believes strongly in it. Alright, so we need to go talk to this gentleman here.
Greetings, traveler.
One of the new hunters. Young Wayseeker sent you to learn about dowsing, I suppose. The lesson shouldn't take long. Dowsing is very easy to learn, though quite difficult to master. You see this crystal? Simply take it by the chain and hold it steady. Focus on the area you wish to douse, and, well, you'll just have to see for yourself. You can borrow my crystal and practice on the 3 dig sites in front of me. Alright, so we pick a spot. I guess we're going to pick this one. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We want to do this.
At your service.
Very good. You'll make a fine dowser. Next, you'll want to speak with Signer, our cave claw trainer. Hurry along. I hear he's been asking for you. We go up to this guy. And that's Seagar. Not Signer. Seagar.
I am at your service.
You! Yes, you there. You're Medriel, are you not? Hurry along. I've been expecting you. I've been instructed to teach you the care and handling of cave claws. We've found and trained a very docile breed of the beast. They rarely, if ever, cause trouble. I've got a very friendly one, eager, all caged up and ready for you. Let's see if you can handle yourself with one of the beasts. Alright, so you go back down here. Release the cave claw. And follow it. And it goes over here and it says, you found a huge dig site. That's too bad you can't actually use it. Nor would there be anything in it if you could.
Well met, friend.
I've never seen a novice handle one of our cave claws so effortlessly. He didn't even nip at you. I've already spoken with Halthor about your prowess. Return to him with my blessing. You're ready to go treasure hunting. Alright, so I'm going to go return to this dude over here. Hello, Mr. Grumpy McGrumpy Pants.
Greetings, traveler.
It seems you're a quick learner. All my hunters have nothing but good things to say about your performance. I've done quite well in selecting you as one of our new junior treasure hunters. I told Argillus all about you. He is out in the field with the others. You'll want to hurry out to him if you're to find the best treasure. So, as you can see, here's our treasure field. And all these lit spots are potential places that a person can dig. There's a lot of them. And I can't remember, the round continues until either somebody finds the huge cache, in which it immediately ends, or a certain percentage of the sites are dug up. And then again it ends, and there might be a time constraint too. Like if a round goes on for more than a certain amount of minutes, it eventually ends. The more people are in a layer, the faster rounds go. This does seem to be a rather quiet layer, but it is also early in the day. Alright, Mr. Argillus.
Well met, friend.
There you are. I've been following your progress. I was wondering when old Halthar would send you out to the field. Here are some gifts from the instructor to get you started. If you need another pick, return to the treasure hunter's camp and speak with Jondor. So we start off with one cave claw, one dowsing gem, and 10 pickaxes. But you can actually talk to him for it.
Come and stay a moment.
You have 2 repeatable quests that will get you a few more of everything. Well, this one will get you 2 more. Hello, how are you? How goes the hunt? If you're looking for another treasure hunter's pick, go and speak with Halthar Goldeneye. He will be able to supply you with one. And this one will get you 2 more. So you go down here. And we're going to talk to Halthar here.
Greetings,
Are you
traveler.
back again? I've no doubt you'll find another load with these picks. Don't come back empty-handed. Alright, so I gave us a couple more. And you see, you could get that quest from this guy too. That's the same quest I just did. And you can do it once every 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes you can get 2 more picks. So that's 8 picks an hour. Now this guy wants us to collect food for his cave claw. And his quest will give us 2 picks. A trained cave claw and a dowsing gem. And like the other one, can be done every 15 minutes. So every hour, if you were to do these every 15 minutes on the dot, you would get 16 picks, 4 cave claws, and 4 dowsing gems. So it's, that's your grind right there, basically. Now, as far as I know, you can actually buy picks in the store. I have never done that, so I don't know how much they cost. As for the dowsing gems and cave claws, you can actually buy them from the vendor when you've collected some treasure hunt coins. So we'll go back, because we have collected the berries for the cave claw. So we'll go turn that in. And the hungry cave claw looks less hungry. Okay. Alright, so supplies, you talk to this guy
Greetings,
and go to
traveler.
barter items. And you can see he has dowsing gems, trained cave claws, and maps to the treasure field. So you need, it looks like one buried treasure token gets you one dowsing gem. It takes 5 of them to get you a trained cave claw. And we're going to pause for just a moment. Okay, so let's continue. And we are going to head up here to the treasure field. Now, I am actually going to go ahead and slot some of these items because it's just easier to use them if they're already on a bar. Go ahead and move this stuff. And we're going to grab our picks and our dowsing gems and our cave claws and lock them in place over here. Alright, so there's inevitably always a round going, as you can see. Oh, like I said, the only time a round ends is if somebody has found the huge dig site, or if a certain percentage of the dig sites have been dug up without the huge being found. Alright, so we're going to release a cave claw here, see what he finds us. He's going that way, and he's found a medium dig site. Okay. Not too bad. And we managed to get 2 tokens out of that just as the round ended. Okay. Did we get anything else? We did get a medium treasure cache. Now you do get these. You can get small, medium, large treasure caches. And you open them up. They usually have buried tokens in them. In this case, this one had 8 of them. Occasionally they will have other things like cosmetics. There's a housings thing. There's emotes. We're just going to dig this one blind. That only had 1 buried treasure token in it. Oh, and it looks like it did have a trained cave claw too, so not as worthless of a cache as I thought it was. Alright, so we're going to release another... Where are you going? Oh, you found us a large one. That's good. Oh, hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay, we got 3 treasure tokens from that. And a large treasure cache, which contained 9 buried tokens. Very good. Now, this is pretty much basically the extent of this. You dig up sites, you're trying to find the huge site. This huge site not only gives you lots and lots of tokens, there's like 16. There's also a chance of getting a steed out of it. There is the treasure-laden steed, there is the treasure-laden goat, and then there is the cave claw steed. So you have a chance of getting one of the 3. And if you get all 3 of them, you actually get a title, which is Wandering Vault Keeper, I believe. I think I've only gotten that like once. And now this goat, this poor unfortunate goat, can be bought with buried treasure tokens. So some of the things we can buy I'll move this out of the way because the cat is right in the middle of the screen. Yes, the kitten likes to watch me play. It's very cute, except that she does get in the way sometimes. So we have a wooden cave claw mask. I wouldn't bother buying one of these because you will most likely find one in a cache. Treasure chest, again, don't buy one. You will find them in a cache. Same with dig sites. Gold panning and dows, or emotes, there's a good chance you will find them in dig sites if you're grinding this out. Treasure hunter satchel, don't bother. You will find a ton of them. Same with the treasure hunter's pack. Jeweler's helm. Don't bother buying any of these with tokens unless you've gotten to the end of this, which is about 3 days, 4 days maybe, and you haven't gotten any of these as drops in the treasure caches. Then maybe consider buying it. But I almost guarantee you're going to get these things out your behind. A domesticated cave claw, which you actually is a consumable. It is not the same cave claw that you dig with, which is over here. That's the trained cave claw, is the one that looks for treasure for you.
Well,
So this one, see what else we got. The jeweler's helm, which like I said, don't bother digging or don't bother paying for it unless you get to the end of this and you didn't find one. Motes of enchantment, which are used at the vendors at the War Fountain and Bree. Those are the ones that give you special items when they show up. Gem inspection, another emote. Trained cave claw, that is a yard ornament. Now these are things, this is something that you won't get as a drop, or maybe extremely rarely. Golden cave claw mask, I don't know if you ever get that as a drop, but seriously, why? That's what it looks like. It's pretty ugly. It makes you look like you've got something sticking out of your head. Rich is another emote. It's basically you throwing coins around. Here's the Harvester goat, which is that poor unfortunate little goat that I showed you over here. And he is worth 1,000 of these buried treasure tokens. So you would be grinding this pretty hard to get those tokens, or you'd be doing it over the course of a couple, 3 of these events, which, well, might end up taking you about a year to get one. An unearthed sack, which it says, who knows what ancient prizes await this sack. I don't know if there's really anything all that great coming out of that sack. I'll have to look it up. Then you have, these are, I can't remember if these are like pets. I'm assuming they are, considering they're like 500 tokens each. Now, because they have decided that not a lot of people participate in Hobnanigans, they have added the Hobnanigans rewards to this vendor as well. So now you can get your chickens here. You can get your streamer and your hobbit wagons and your Olifant ear, which is a single-use recipe. Unused 5% experience modifier. So wait a second, what? So you get a 5% increase in your experience for 20 minutes. Okay, I guess I never really paid attention. This one is a 25% reputation modifier. This one is a 25% craft experience modifier. This one gives you +3 to hope. And this one is +5% incoming heal modifiers. And these are all single-use recipes, so you have to buy multiples of them. It's not like you buy this recipe and you can make it over and over again forever. No, you're going to be spending 10 tokens a pop to make these things. You got more. We can make some Shire Honey Mead. We can make some Dark Stout. Basically, these are single-use recipes that make you some beer that doesn't do anything except get you a little tipsy. Oliphant Ear Banquet Recipe. Create a banquet table of Oliphant ears for several minutes, allowing all to enjoy. Now, not only can you make the Oliphant ear, but you can make a whole table worth of them, and everybody can grab one. So, and you the same with all these other recipes. Okay, I'm gonna have to look some of this stuff up. Create a banquet table of various Hobnanigans foods for several minutes, allowing all to enjoy. Does this one just create all the things? Okay. Oh, I'm definitely looking up the Hobnanigans recipes when we get done. Alright, so we got stencils. We got face stencils, which, I'll be honest, really, a little teeny tiny stencil on a character's teeny tiny face, it really isn't that big. It's not worth five tokens. It's a cute idea, but that's about it. You can buy this, which allows you to carry a chicken around for a few seconds. It's cute. It's consumable, so that means you use it, it's gone. But you got all these chickens. You got white. You've got the white chicken, you got the red chicken, you got your darking, your scrapper, your orange Wyandotte, your Blackfoot, and you can, well, basically carry them around. I have to admit, I have a character that actually owns all the pet chickens, and I probably have sent her a few of those too, because, well, part of her character story is that she happens to raise chickens, and she's actually had some couple prize chickens in the past. So it made sense for her to have pet chickens. Anyway, so there's all the stuff you can get with tokens. Obviously, some of it's worth a whole lot of tokens, like that poor goat.
Come and stay a moment.
And move that over there so I can see. Alright, and come talk to this guy again.
Greetings, traveler.
And we need to find some berries. And it does look like a few more people have shown up, so might have a little bit of competition for berries at the moment, which is fine. There's plenty of them to go around, and they respawn pretty quick. Used to be they did not respawn all that quick, and it was quite a pain to find them. That was a very, very long time ago. This. Oh, and I do believe you can actually use your picks while on... No, you can't use the picks while on horseback, but you can use the dowsing gem and the cave claws. I think he was after the same berries I was already picking. Sorry, dude. Get these. And that does it for berries. So let's find out if... Okay, so we're going to click on this dig site. So you do get off your horse to dig. And did I get anything? A small treasure cache and a token. Right, so I should probably get about 2 or 3 tokens from this. 2 tokens. Well, nice to know that's predictable. Come over here and turn this in. Now we have, looks like we're up to 14 picks again. We have 3 gems and 3 cave claws. Now some people will just sit here and spam this every 15 minutes and get their stuff, and then they'll store them up until they have a whole bunch and then run out here and do this. Some people will just get each round, use them until they've used them up, and then, well, the next time they'll get some more. Lather, rinse, repeat. Well, we have a large dig site here. It's not exactly what we were hoping for, but we'll take it. So we have a large cache, and we have gotten the emote counterfeit. So, and come over here. Might help if I spelled counterfeit correctly. And we'll get closer to her so you can see what she does when you type that in. So, basically, she pulls a coin out, bites it, because, I believe that was a thing back in, way back when, that you could tell if a coin was real or not by the bite test. Let's use a dowsing gem on this and see if there's anything here. Oh, very weak reading. Nope. Nothing good there at all. I just pick this one at random. And we got 2 buried tokens and a medium. Okay, that was a medium cache. That was actually a good find. Just for, hey, I'm gonna pick this one at random. Alright, we're gonna do 2 more randoms. That was bad. That was the smallest of the small cache because it had 1 token. That was it. We'll go ahead and grab this one too. And again, that one was very bad. Alright, so those 2 were very bad. We chose poorly, but that's okay. We have basically seen what there is to see for this treasure hunt, and I am going to go park myself next to where the quest givers are, and we're going to end this video here. Perhaps the next time I will even have a new horse to show you. Who knows? But until then, bye for now.